a skill and a craftsmanship that goes into it. We like to say we're the masters of it.
The vast majority of snowmobiles around the world have Camoplast Solideal tracks.
What we have here, the impregnated studs that we do, Yamaha utility track, Arctic Cat, mountain track, and a BRP mountain track.
This Clinton County location is a significant part of a much larger global network. It's actually because of Camoplast's success, though, that what happens inside of this facility is one of Plattsburgh's best-kept secrets.
Usually when someone asks you where you work and you say Camoplast, I'm going to say, oh, well, what do you guys do? Well, we are one of the largest snowmobile track makers in the world. And they're like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah.
They don't allow tours to the public, and much of their exclusive track-making process is classified.
We actually carry our product from beginning to end, from the designing of our own tooling in many cases, to the designing of our own products, some of our own compounds.
This place is very, very confidential. What they can say is that process and materials make a big difference.
Everything that we build tracks out of here obviously is built with rubber, but they all have different varieties of compounds in them, which makes them more rigid or less rigid, more flexible, less flexible. And that is really driven, obviously, off of our customers' needs, how they want it to perform.
A rider wants a smooth ride, and it really depends on how well a track is built.
And they go beyond snowmobiles.
Our core is off-road tracks, wheels, and traction systems. In addition to manufacturing snowmobile tracks, in this plant we're also producing tracks for ATVs and UTVs. We're producing tracks for all-terrain wheelchairs. We're producing tracks for a new product that's hit the market in the last couple of years, snow bikes.
He says the majority of sales go to the big four original equipment manufacturers: Yamaha, Polaris, Arctic Cat, and BRP. It's a very seasonal business, spiking around late May through November. They need to have tracks ready to go for manufacturers before winter begins.
Located within a couple miles of this facility, we keep a healthy amount of finished goods inventory. Those are two different categories. One is for our original equipment manufacturers, the snowmobile manufacturers, and we're delivering to the assembly lines. And then we also have a strong aftermarket business as well. And so any time of the year, someone may go into their dealer and ask, order a track, and we need to have that track available to them.
Another business strategy: protecting knowledge of how they produce these products. After all, quality sells. And when it comes to tracks, it isn't just about putting the same parts together.
Whether it be the width, the thickness, the duro, there's many, many variables. We could pick one track out, and there's so many different things in one track that another track that looks visually exactly the same would have no resemblance in it. It would not even work the same.
Hence the need to keep a secret. For Mountain Lake Journal, I'm Tamika Weatherspoon.